My name is Tyrone. I will be your host today, and today we're going to be preparing pepper steak or stew beef, as Jamaicans would call it. And before we start, peeps, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and press the notification bell if you want to be uploaded with new videos and we post a video. All right, let's get into it. Here is our ingredients we're gonna be preparing our dish for today. We got spring onion, we got bell pepper, onion, tomato, we got scotch bonnet, garlic, thyme, and we got a bit of pimento. So we're gonna start by peeling our onion. I'm not that quick on the hands, but I get the job done same way. I'll put all those on the side. And we're gonna our tomato. Yeah. I like to take the seeds out of this. Most people don't, but I do. This is an inspired dish by my grandma, because I grew up a bit in the country with my grandma and she used to make this a lot. So my grandma inspired me to do this. So take the seeds out, the tomato.
Why do you take the seeds out?
Because my grandma used to say, when you if you leave the seeds in and like you leave the food overnight, the tomato seeds will spoil it. So we would always take the seeds out, so we can leave it in the fridge for another day and it will be good as the day we cook it. Yeah. Well, that's it. We're gonna clean this up. Clean all this up. So now we have all our veg peeled and cleaned. We're just gonna put in the strainer to wash it. Now that our veg is washed, we're just gonna start prepping them. We're just gonna roughly chop them. So we're gonna start by chopping the garlic roughly. Yeah, we're just roughly chopping the garlic. I love garlic in my food because it's good for you and it's just a healthy veg. Now we're gonna start on our onion. We're just giving them like a rough chop, just to put on our meat when we start. And this is our onion. Onion roughly. You can cut it how you want to cut it, peeps. I just cut it like oh I like to cut it. Yeah. That's it there. Starting our bell pepper. Yeah, today we're using spring onion. I like spring onion. It just gives whatever you're cooking a lovely flavor. So I'm just gonna roughly chop that as well. I'm just chopping everything rough because everything is just gonna cook down in the beef to form that stew, that thick gravy, stew kind of gravy. Yeah. Today we got scotch bonnet. Like my girlfriend London Star said use 2, but I'm using 1. Although the name is pepper steak, you don't want to overpower it with scotch bonnet because these peppers are really strong. Chop that rough, separate everything because everything is going to go in the pot separate. So start on my tomatoes. With the tomatoes, you don't have to cut them like really small because all that is just gonna mash out in the pot and form a stew. So I'm just gonna cut these like once. Cut like that. Now we're gonna start seasoning our steak. We got our steak here already washed and I cut it up in like dices. I like this part of the steak. This is the leg part of the steak and I like a little bit of bone in my steak, but you can use whatever part of the cow you like to use. So we're gonna start with our pepper and the garlic. That's the only thing we're gonna put on it for now. Just gonna put the pepper and the garlic on it for now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest. And then we're gonna add in black pepper, like 2 teaspoons black pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt. And like 2 teaspoons of beef seasoning. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in for now. My hands is already washed, peeps. You can get your hands dirty because when you massage your meat with your hands, it make it taste better. So just gonna massage that in for now. Massage in. Massage it. Now that we finished massaging that in and all the season is rubbed all in the meat, we're just gonna make it sit for like 15 minutes to half an hour to just make the beef absorb all that seasoning. Yeah, now our steak has been sitting for like 25 minutes now. We got our pan here eating and we're just gonna add a bit of oil in that. Like, I just need like a tablespoon. Leave that to heat up for a bit. Leave that to heat up for a bit and then we're gonna add our steak to the pan. Just to brown. Yeah. Now our oil is hot. Gonna start adding the steak to the pan. I'm gonna move that around. Move it around just to let it brown. You can smell like the garlic, you can smell the scotch bonnet pepper, you can smell everything. It's just some serious aromas coming from this right now. So we're just gonna Leave it there for a bit to make it brown for a bit. Now we got our steak browning away for like 15 minutes now. I'm just giving it a stir. And then we're gonna add some more ingredients to it. So we're gonna add like 2 tablespoons of soy sauce just to give it a bit more color. And we're gonna add some all-purpose seasoning, 2 tablespoons to be precise. Just turn this around. You can see the color is changing already. And then we're gonna cover this pot now and leave that to just simmer 15 more minutes, and then we're gonna add our veg in it. Yes, peeps. Yep. Steak is here simmering away. People, you can see the color of that. You can see what that's gonna turn into be. I got a little story time for you. This particular dish right here was the first dish I ever made my mom for Sunday dinner. Like, I remember, like, stewed beef and rice and peas I made my mom on Sunday. I was 9, 10 years old at the time. I was about 9 or 10 years old at the time when I made this for my mom. And she turned around to me and said, "Try, from now we have to go start cook every Sunday." Them time I was living in Kingston, like Denham Town to be precise, like, yeah. And I remember my mom said that to me, because I used to always watch my mom in the kitchen and always wanted to cook. And she just get up that Sunday and say, "Try, I go cook this." And when I finished cooking it, it come out so good. My mom say I have to cook every Sunday, like, so that's why on our channel we would have kids like cooking in the kitchen. Like, cause I think you have to learn from young to be like independent, like in the kitchen, like just be independent in life so you can go anywhere and survive. Yeah, so now guys, you heard that story, and now we've been simmering away. Yeah, we're gonna start adding the rest of the veg in it now, just to make the stew a bit thicker. This is when it turns from pepper steak to stew beef. And all of them lovely seasoning there, all of them lovely veg. Not enough yes. In there. Then I'm gonna add my pimentos that are mashed up. Pimentos. Yeah. That's gonna add a bit of spiciness to it and a bit of flavor.
Can you not put the pimentos in whole?
Yeah, you can put your pimentos in whole, but some people mash it just to release that flavor quickly. So now we'll put all that in. We're just gonna add a cup of water. And then cover it and leave it for like a further 20 minutes. Yeah. Now it's there cooking. We're gonna get our carrots. We're gonna add carrots to it. We're gonna start peeling our carrots. Add to this pepper steak. Just gonna peel them old school.
Why not use a carrot peeler?
Because I'm old school like that. I just like to use my hands, do everything. Like, I never use a carrot peeler. I never use a potato peeler to peel potatoes. I always use a knife to peel everything. I just enjoy cooking. It's a good thing. It's a nice thing. Cooking brings people together. Like, that's why I enjoy it so much when I was a kid growing up. Like, I always cooking for me and my friends. They would come around and I'm the one that's always have to be like, yo, I want a pot dog, yeah. Dog, gonna smoke weed one day and I'm not even a cook and I eat. That was like me, I was that one.
Is it something most Jamaican kids know how to do?
Yeah. Most Jamaican kids, yeah. They know how to cook from early. Because you know, most of them, the mom have to be out hustling. So them have to their home and probably them have siblings like myself that them have to look after. Because that's how I learned to cook by my mom used to be like a seller in the market. So I have to stay home and cook for my 3 siblings that I grew up with. 2 brothers and my sister. Yeah. So that's why I enjoy cooking. Most kids in Jamaica, they can help themselves. I wouldn't say all of them can cook this dish that I'm cooking right now, but most of them can. Now we got our carrot peeled and washed off. Gonna start cutting them now. And cut them like this. Then off. And then across like that. You can cut your carrot however you want to cut it. I just like to be a bit stylish. Got the carrots cut. Gonna add it to our stew. Look at that gravy. That gravy looks rich and thick already. And then the carrot just gonna add a bit more body to that. Then we're gonna leave that veg to cook. By the time that veg cook, everything cook. So you see the meat is coming off them bones already. What I do, I just take the bones out. I just leave that to cook. And then while that's cooking now, we're gonna start the rice. Today we're gonna be making with that pepper steak. We're gonna be making plain rice. So add the rice to the bowl. Add the rice to a bowl. I'm washing my rice. I just wash my rice until the water is clear. So just washing it until the water is clear. I wash my rice till the water is crystal clear. Like this. Yeah, like that. Crystal clear, yeah? Our rice is washed, peeps. We got our water over here boiling. I'm just gonna add some salt to that. Just a bit. Then I'm gonna add our rice to the pot.
Mommy, I'm gonna make two, Mom. Please.
You can cook tomorrow time.
Yeah, there we have it. Our rice is in the. I'm just gonna cover that and make it boil for about 10 minutes. Now I'm gonna turn off our pepper steak. Yes, peeps. Look at that. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. So now our rice is steaming away. I'm just gonna add some butter on the top of it. That's how I do my rice, because I like rice and butter. Yeah, just gonna rub the butter over the top of it, make that melt down in the rice. Melt down in there, all over. Put it all over. Peeps, you can do it how you want to do it. This is the way I do it. I like it when the butter melts right through the rice. Then we're gonna get some foil paper. You know we want to keep that shelly consistency of the rice. Just gonna put some foil paper over the pot. This is something what I do anyway, peeps. Just to keep that steam in the pot. Just to lock that steam in. Yes, seal it. Seal the steam in. And then cover that. Boom. That's it. I'm gonna leave it for like 5 more minutes. Chicken on the rice now. Lift that up. Yes, that rice look. Whoa, that rice look very special. Yeah, that's finished. And we got our veg here that I make earlier. It's just basically veg mixed up that we just shredded by hands. So yeah, we're gonna plate it up now. Yeah, check on our stewed beef. Wow, look at it, peeps. Yes, and here we go, peeps. That's the finished product. Yes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment, and press the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload videos. Yes, peeps. And you can leave a comment on the food, and you can leave a comment to just tell us things that we can prepare in the future. Yeah.